Is there no man among you able to fight with me?
Who is this uncircumcised Philistine, that he should defy the armies of the living God?
Hey, Bible Echoes family. We all know the story of David and Goliath, the little shepherd boy, the giant Philistine, the single sling, and the one perfect stone. It's the ultimate underdog victory. But here's something you might have missed. If David only needed one stone to bring down Goliath, why did he stop to pick up 5? Was he unsure? Was a backup plan? Not all. It was an act of prepared faith, a quiet statement that said, I trust God completely, but I'll be ready for anything that comes. Picture the scene, the Valley of Elah. 2 armies stand on opposite hills, with the valley stretched between them. For 40 days, a towering warrior named Goliath of Gath has mocked Israel and challenged them to single combat. He's over 9 feet tall, covered in bronze armor, and his spearhead alone weighs 600 shekels of iron. That's how the Bible describes him in 1 Samuel chapter 17, verses 4-7. Every soldier in Israel trembles. And then comes David, not a warrior, just a young shepherd delivering food to his brothers. But when he hears Goliath's blasphemy against the living God, something rises within him. He refuses Saul's armor, walks down to the brook, and scripture says in 1 Samuel chapter 17, verse 40, and he took his staff in his hand and chose him 5 smooth stones out of the brook and put them in a shepherd's bag which he had, even in a scrip, and his sling was in his hand, and he drew near to the Philistine. 1 stone would have been enough for the giant before him, but 5 stones revealed a heart fully prepared for whatever might come next. Now, scripture doesn't say why David chose 5 stones, but later in the Bible, we discover that Goliath wasn't the only giant from Gath. Others appeared later, warriors like Ishbi-benob, Saph, Lami, Goliath's brother, and another giant with 6 fingers on each hand and 6 toes on each foot. Each one of them was eventually defeated by David's men, as recorded in 2 Samuel chapter 21 and 1 Chronicles chapter 20. Could it be that David already knew there were more giants out there? Maybe he understood this battle was just the beginning, not the end. Whether or not he knew their names, David's action symbolized something powerful, faith that's ready for the long fight. His choice teaches us a timeless truth. Faith doesn't just believe, it prepares. When we face life's Goliaths, we often focus on the one visible problem. But like David, we must be ready for the next challenge that follows. Maybe you're fighting a financial struggle, and right behind it come fear, doubt, or discouragement. Victory over one doesn't mean the battle is over. It means you're equipped to keep standing. David loaded his sling not just with stones, but with spiritual readiness. So, what do your 5 smooth stones look like today? Maybe they're prayer, scripture, fellowship, service, and worship. Each one a reminder that victory isn't a moment, it's a mindset. David also teaches us that faith and diligence work hand in hand. He didn't just grab any stones. He chose smooth ones, the kind that would fly true and fast. Real faith doesn't ignore wisdom or preparation. It uses what God has placed in your hands and trusts Him to guide the shot. And there's one more thing. David's victory didn't just end Goliath. It inspired a generation. His men later rose up to slay the other giants. Your faith, too, can ignite courage in others, in your family, your church, your community. One act of faith can ripple through generations. David only needed 1 stone because God's power was enough for the battle in front of him. But he carried 5 because he was ready for the battles ahead. So let me ask you, what giant are you facing right now? And what smaller ones might be waiting just beyond it? Go down to your brook. Choose your 5 smooth stones. Prepare your heart with faith and diligence. because the battle is never won by the size of your weapon, but by the greatness of your God. If this message encouraged you, like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to be reminded of the power of prepared faith. God bless you.